Sheikh, my question is regarding the issue of Raful Yadain, the raising of hands in prayer. I currently follow the Hanafi school of thought, and we raise our hands only in the beginning of the prayer based on the narration of Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu ta'ala, authenticated by some scholars, including Al-Albani. But so many people come and tease us and compare us to Qadianis and call us the enemies of Prophet and give the references of Juz Raful Yadain and claim it is a book written by Imam Bukhari. So my question is regarding the issue of Raful Yadain and is the book authentic or not, the Juz Raful Yadain by Imam Bukhari.
First of all, the issue of labeling someone who does not follow a particular sunnah, that's the ruling of it that it is recommended, not that it is halal haram. Rather, it's a sunnah. If you do it, you're rewarded. If you don't do it, you're not sinful. Labeling people who abandon such a sunnah as enemies of Islam is the work of Khawarij. These are ignorant imbeciles. No Muslim who follows the sunnah, when seeing a Hanafi not raising his hands in ruku' and after rising from ruku' would say that, oh, he's an enemy of the sunnah, or that he's this or he's that. Why? Because it's a sunnah. Even in the beginning of the salat, if I lead the prayer and I say, Stawu, i'tadilu, aqimu sufufakum, and then I say, Allahu Akbar, I don't raise my hands. My prayer is valid, 100%. I don't put my hands on my chest. I don't have to. It's not a must. It's a recommended sunnah. But if I don't, the prayer is valid. So to neglect the most important issues in Islam and focus on causing enmity and grudges between the Muslims over a trivial issue, which is a sunnah, but it's a trivial issue compared to the big issues. Not that it is not important. Yes, it is part of the sunnah, but is it as important as having the unity among the Muslims? Of course not. To focus on that, this is the strategy of shaitan. And whoever follows it is a follower of shaitan. It's like when I go to a Hanafi masjid, and I've heard this so many times. They say, if we raise our hands in ruku' and sujood, in rising from the ruku', if we say Ameen after غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين, if we don't wear a topi or a cap, people would almost fight with us. These are ignorant imbeciles. Oh, Sheikh, they're Hanafi. So what? Because they're focusing on something that is not part of the salat, in the sense that it would invalidate it. It is a sunnah. If you do it, you're rewarded. If you don't, you miss a great deal of reward, but there is no sin on you. So don't go to extreme and listen to these imbeciles who say you're enemies of Islam, but at the same time have a free will in following what the Prophet did alayhi salatu wasalam and his companions. Not following Imam Shafi'i, Imam Ahmad, Imam Malik, or Imam Abu Hanifa. They're all great scholars of Islam, but they're not mentioned in the Quran nor in the Sunnah. And in the Quran, Allah tells us to obey and follow the Quran and to follow His Sunnah. So we look at what the Prophet did alayhi salatu wasalam, and we follow it, and then you will be on the right path.